As you probably know, Mary Bailey has the same name that Donna Reed's character had in It's a Wonderful Life, except our Mary Bailey is even more supportive, more lovely, and more wonderful than Donna Reed was in that movie.
Mary Bailey is one of the most brilliant and kind people I've ever met.
I've worked with Mary Bailey twice. I know she's a fantastic script supervisor.
There's nobody better in the trench than Mary when the bullets start flying.
This woman is my secretary.
She's not?
People sometimes think that it's a secretarial position because they see us writing so many notes. And we do write a lot of notes, but that's only like one part of it. You have to really understand the grammar of film, the storytelling of film, performance.
Because their role is sort of like the policeman on the set, a lot of directors find it difficult to always be hearing, well, be careful about this and you can't do that.
There's no crying! There's no crying in baseball!
And she's able to communicate with directors and cinematographers and production designers in a way that is easygoing and smart and articulate and concise. And I think that helps everybody do their jobs better.
Hey, who's the goddamn manager? I am!
We write notes, could be hundreds of pages, of director comments, of camera information, goes into a huge document that then lives in the cutting room.
It really is a record of what the director was thinking and feeling on the set. And nobody's better at providing that than Mary.
Welcome to Stepford.
She has this ability to present the situation to me in a way that filters out all of the chaos. And so I'm just left with the material and a calm assessment of how it came together. The Adjustment Bureau and the Stepford Wives both had a lot of visual effects. So there is a particular type of communication that's needed with the set between the visual effects department, the editing department, and the crew on the set. And she was able to make that clear and understandable to all of us.
You have any idea how much that stings?
When we're getting ready to do a new setup, I'll yell out, "Mayor," and Mary will say, Will looks camera left and holds the gun in his personal right hand. Well, that's all you need to know.
She has the answer to every question, big or small. Every department relies on her, absolutely. And, you know, someone whose judgment everyone trusts.
The script supervisor is also responsible for making sure that the dialogue is done correctly, is covered as needed.
I have friends who need them bad.
Oh, loyalty, I admire that. But no.
Why?
Because you repulse me. Why? You'll be begging for it next. Why? Because I hate your guts and your friends' guts. That's why.
I think one of the hardest jobs for a script supervisor is keeping track of scenes that are massively ad-libbed.
You do fussy, fussy, fussy. You do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham.
The cues would have to be somehow jotted down and remembered and reminded to get that response from the other person.
Another great thing about Mary is she'll never give you the silent schmuck. The silent schmuck is, for example, let's say you remove the ketchup bottle that was in the master for the close-up. And I'll say, let's just lose the ketchup bottle. Mary will never say, really? Schmuck. The schmuck is silent.
I'm a journalist. I'm covering the elections for Newsweek magazine.
Mary actually really held my hand in production, made sure that if the prison cell we shot in had a blank wall in one take, it didn't suddenly have a poster with a kitten saying, "Hang in there, baby," in the next take.
They were shooting a scene where Gael Garcia Bernal was dancing alone in his jail cell. And when I got the script notes for the scene, in addition to the usual good, very good, and what lens, and how long was the take, and all of that, I got a little note within the script notes which reads, 13 hours after the artist's call, he turns this in, which really conveyed the enthusiasm and the excitement of everyone on the set.
The way Mary Bailey works makes me proud of my craft and also makes what's important about the craft known to other people.
Mary was unbelievable out there in 100-degree weather with very little food in a working prison. I'm really sorry I made you do that, Mary. Anyway, congratulations, and well-deserved award.
It couldn't have happened to a more wonderful person. I'm incredibly proud of you and proud to know you and proud to work with you.
Mary, you are so deserving of this award for so many reasons. The body of your work, the enormous contribution you make to the art of movie making.
You're so brilliant and so kind. It's no wonder that you've been designated as the Muse.
Congratulations, Mary, on the Muse Award. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, Mary. I love you very much.